Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, apparently, people take an interest to my mannerisms out there, that I'm very, I talk a lot with my hands, and I tell about times when I grew up and things like that back in the 60s and so on. I got you, Bosh. I got you. You know what? I think it's kind of funny myself. In fact, I kind of love it. And watching that actually now makes me a little paranoid about my hands, about what I'm doing with my hands and things. Because Bosh is like, and hey, I speak a lot with my hands, and now I'm actually seeing it for the first time. Shout out to you, Vash. I appreciate you letting me know about that. And I know I go into story time. I'm actually proud that I've been here on this earth for going on 56 years and the things that I have witnessed. Because I can honestly say that I personally saw every time the Dallas Cowboys played in the Super Bowl live. I know Philadelphia will say, yeah, but you never see one at high def. That's true. That's true. But I saw the golden age of football. In fact, the dawn of the Dallas Cowboys. Not the fake juice that we have now. I'm talking about the real Dallas Cowboys. And I wouldn't trade those 8 Super Bowls that I saw for one victory recently. So, Philadelphia, enjoy that one Super Bowl victory. I'm glad that you had it. I've experienced that joy many, many times. But speaking of hands are everything. For me, hands are everything. When you look at, the benches and things, or the tables, or my studio desk and everything, all of those were born out of my hands. This is my livelihood. I don't know what I would do without my hands. I literally. I mean, can you imagine me sitting here without hands? It's pretty boring, isn't it? I describe things with my hands. And right now my hands are going like, yo, bro, what's up? What's up? What's up? They want to be released. They're like, release the Kraken. Yeah, because crack hands, because usually they're kind of dry and ashy. But anyway, I digress. But hands aren't only key to somebody like me. Hands are keys for NFL players. In fact, somebody who appears to have great hands, that's going to be key to the Dallas Cowboys. And just when you looked at last year and said, last year was great, you start looking at this year, and oh my God, Ceedee Lamb, we need to call him flypaper. It seems like we have seen him catch football after catch football in every matter of way. Remember last year on the field, we did that, we'll call it the Matrix catch. Whoa, dude. And just literally twisted in the air, catching the ball. How did he come down with that shit? How did he come down with that? But now we've seen him elevating in practice. No, like the Bionic Man. Up there, boom, one-handing it. We've seen him catching in traffic. And not just from Dak Prescott. You saw him snagging shit from Double G today. Ceedee Lamb is an absolute beast. Incredible. And the thing that's crazy is when you listen to Mike McCarthy, who says that we kind of just scratched the surface last year because of the lack of time. There wasn't time to teach him all the different locations that they want to put him in. That he was very limited, and that's why he played mainly in the slot. But they're working him across the board. They're looking at him being a guy who can be a number one. Here's what's interesting. And see, Michael Gallup. Mike McCarthy had praise for him too. And again, another guy who's not only going to be on the outside, another guy who they're moving around to different locations, and he's playing them really, really well. Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is a tactician. Amari Cooper runs routes like nobody's business. The only thing with Amari Cooper is Amari has these nagging things that keep him out of practice. Not a game now. We're talking about practice. The thing that's crazy about football, and it's kind of rough, is it's hard to keep everybody that you want. When you look at the top 10 salary cap hits, Dak's just on the outside of it. You got Dak at 11, $22.2 million. Just two spaces behind him is Amari Cooper. Therein lies the problem. Michael Gallup is on the last year of his contract. The Cowboys are going to have to make a hard decision at wide receiver at the end of this year. As much as we'd like to say Amari Cooper is going to get past these nagging injuries, and we're going to have the three amigos that are going to be hell on earth. The reality is, I don't know that they're going to be able to pay all three next year. It's just the reality of it. It's not going to be a matter of not wanting to, but there's only so many pieces of the pie. And so I guess in some regard, the way you look at this is, if I pay Michael Gallup and it's a whole lot less than $22 million a year, Ceedee Lamb is still on the rookie contract. There's a lot of wide receivers that'll be in the draft next year. Or maybe somebody like Semi steps up. So it behooves us to move these guys around and get them up to speed on possible play shifting of positions for the future. I'm not advocating that we get rid of Amari Cooper. I'm not advocating that we get rid of Michael Gallup. But you have to plan for not only today, but you also have to look at the long picture here. The one thing I can say, I believe with pretty much certainty is, Ceedee, he gonna be here. Now the bigger question will be is, who's gonna be the other one between Amari and Gallup that will be? I wish I knew. But I'll say this much. We sure will enjoy this year. Because I'm afraid for all you other mother humpers out there, y'all gonna have a hell of a time stopping these three amigos. Well, Saturday night's in the books. And God willing, we'll see you in the morning. I hope you have a great night, everybody. Be safe out there. And yes, I've got my floodlight on here. And I still got to figure out this damn ring light because the damn floodlights come on every time I move here. So I have to turn the damn thing off. But I'll get it straightened out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.